Hurricane Fiona has really been an impressive storm system. Of course, earlier this week and last weekend, it impacted Puerto Rico, the Dominican, the Turks and Caicos. Had some fatalities there, and now a very strong, intense hurricane as it approaches Bermuda here tonight. Noticing a pretty defined eye, very strong winds surrounding that. At points earlier today, seeing gusts exceeding 130 miles per hour. So pretty dangerous night and noisy night in Bermuda as it passes just west of the island. But then more impressively here in eastern Canada, this is going to be a very intense, possibly historic event, slamming into Nova Scotia, eastern Canada for Saturday to Sunday. We're talking significant waves, deadly surf, heavy rainfall, a lot of wind, and of course maybe even some heavy snowfall as we head farther north into Canada, as that marries with some colder air. So that'll be interesting to see what happens in eastern Canada from Fiona. But in the meantime, we are still watching this wave drifting through the Caribbean, and a high probability of formation over the next couple of days. This is a look at the spaghetti models. Each one of these lines indicates a separate model's solution. And again, they kind of look like spaghetti noodles here, but the overall consensus is to the north and west into the Gulf of Mexico next week. So that's why we're going to have to watch this very closely, and we'll continue to keep you up to date. Meanwhile, tonight we have a frontal passage pushing through. Those dew points will be dropping to more tolerable and very comfortable levels tomorrow for our first full day of fall. And looking at some spotty showers and thunderstorms on Sunday. And then after that, we'll have another round of cooler, more refreshing air settling on in. But again, tonight, dew points starting off into the upper 60s earlier this evening, but noticing that they'll be falling down into the 50s by tomorrow morning, and the temperatures will be falling as well as a result of that cooler air. So 66 in the morning in Meridian, a little bit above average still. 6:43 is their sunrise. Sunset is at 7:50, and then we'll top out at 85 tomorrow. But that'll be a very comfortable air mass. We see the heat and humidity return a little bit as that shower and thunderstorm potential returns, and then after that front, we see some cooler conditions return again next week. But Friday, 85, Saturday and Sunday, we're into the lower 90s with some sticky dew points. Again, that front dropping to the south. We'll have some dry weather in place on Friday with, again, some comfortable conditions. Waking up to 66 tomorrow. Here's a look at the hour-to-hour forecast into the mid-80s by the afternoon. And the wind's a little bit breezy out of the northeast at times, but boy, we'll take that. Mid-80s, pretty close to average, if not even slightly below that for our first full day of fall. Chance of showers and storms on Sunday, and then seeing some cooler air again next week.